1992-93, Manchester United. Manchester United ended a 26-year wait to become the Premier League's first champions. Alex Ferguson's side overcame a slow start. They were as low as 10th before the November signing of Eric Cantona sparked a surge. United lost just 2 league games after Cantona's arrival and clinched the title by 10 points over Aston Villa. Mark Hughes led the team with 15 league goals, while young winger Ryan Giggs was a standout, earning PFA Young Player of the Year for the second straight season. 1993-94, Manchester United. United stormed to a League and FA Cup double in 1993-94, becoming only the 4th English club in the 20th century to achieve that feat. Sir Alex Ferguson's men led the table from August and finished 8 points clear of Blackburn Rovers. Star striker Eric Cantona scored 25 goals in all competitions and was voted PFA Player of the Year. Wingers Ryan Giggs, Lee Sharp, and Andrei Kanchelskis provided flair and goals as United's attacking firepower proved too much for their rivals. 1994-95, Blackburn Rovers. Bankrolled by owner Jack Walker and managed by Kenny Dalglish, Blackburn won their first English League title since 1914, edging Manchester United by a single point. Alan Shearer was the driving force. The striker scored 34 goals, earning the Golden Boot and PFA Players Player of the Year honors. Rovers led most of the season. On a dramatic final day, they lost at Liverpool, but United failed to win at West Ham, ensuring Blackburn's triumph. The SAS duo of Shearer and Chris Sutton combined for 49 league goals, bringing the title to Ewood Park. 1995-96, Manchester United. In one of the Premier League's most memorable title races, United overhauled Newcastle's 12-point mid-season lead. Alex Ferguson's decision to trust his young players, dubbed Fergie's fledglings, paid off after early criticism. Alan Hansen's "You can't win anything with kids" remark. Eric Cantona returned from suspension to score numerous crucial goals, and United clinched the title by 4 points. The season's turning point was a 1-0 away win at Newcastle, Cantona scoring. United also won the FA Cup, completing a second double in 3 years. 1996-97, Manchester United. United secured their 4th Premier League title in 5 seasons, despite a relatively low 75-point tally. They finished 7 points ahead of Newcastle, Arsenal, and Liverpool in a tightly bunched race. Eric Cantona captained the side in his final season and provided inspiration. One iconic moment was his chipped goal in a 5-0 win over Sunderland. New signing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored 18 league goals, and 22-year-old David Beckham was PFA Young Player of the Year. Cantona's United bowed out as champions before his shock retirement that summer. 1997-98, Arsenal. Arsène Wenger's first full season produced a glorious double for Arsenal. The Gunners overcame a 12-point deficit to defending champions United in February by reeling off 10 straight league wins. They clinched the title with a 4-0 win over Everton, led by captain Tony Adams's iconic goal. French duo Dennis Bergkamp and Marc Overmars were outstanding. Bergkamp scored 16 league goals and won both PFA Players Player and FWA Footballer of the Year. Arsenal's dynamic attacking style and rock-solid defense delivered the club's first title in 7 years and a second double with the FA Cup. 1998-99, Manchester United. United's historic treble season saw them claim the Premier League title as part of a sweep of League, FA Cup, and UEFA Champions League trophies. Sir Alex Ferguson's side lost only 3 league games and secured the title by 1 point in a thrilling finish. The championship race came down to the final day. United came from 0-1 down to beat Tottenham 2-1 and edge Arsenal on points. New signing Dwight Yorke, 18 league goals, formed a lethal strike partnership with Andy Cole. Their attacking depth and late-game heroics, including Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's contributions, enabled United to lift their 5th title in 7 seasons. 1999-2000, Manchester United. United were utterly dominant, winning the league by a record 18-point margin. Ferguson's men amassed 91 points and scored 97 goals, at the time the most ever in a Premier League season. A late 11-match winning streak sealed their 6th title in 8 years. The Red Devils' free-scoring attack featured 5 players in double figures for goals, with Dwight Yorke and Andy Cole leading the way. David Beckham pulled the strings, league-best 15 assists, as United's champions ran away with the title in emphatic fashion. 2000-2001, Manchester United. United achieved a three-peat, becoming the first club of the Premier League era to win 3 titles in a row. They secured their 7th Premier League crown with 80 points, finishing 10 points ahead of Arsenal. Sir Alex Ferguson's side effectively sealed the title in April, and even with some late losses, ended up comfortably on top. The campaign saw veteran forward Teddy Sheringham tally 15 goals and win both PFA and FWA Player of the Year honors at age 35. Young stars like Paul Scholes, David Beckham, 12 assists, and Dwight Yorke kept United's attack potent, while the 6-1 thrashing of Arsenal in February was a highlight of their dominance. 2001-2, Arsenal. Playing scintillating football, Arsenal reclaimed the title and completed another domestic double. Arsene Wenger's team was undefeated away from home and scored in every single league match, the first club ever to do so. A 13-match winning streak to end the season clinched the championship, which was secured by Sylvain Wiltord's goal at Old Trafford. Thierry Henry was magnificent, netting 24 league goals to earn the Golden Boot. Even with key players like Robert Pires missing the run-in, injured after being voted FWA Footballer of the Year, the Gunners' depth and attacking flair carried them 7 points clear at the top. 2002 to 2003. Manchester United. United wrested the title back in 2002 to 2003 after overhauling Arsenal in the final weeks. Manager Sir Alex Ferguson's side overcame an 8-point deficit to the Gunners, finishing with 83 points to Arsenal's 78. It was United's 8th Premier League crown, secured with 1 match to spare. Ruud van Nistelrooy's goal-scoring proved decisive. The Dutch striker won the Golden Boot with 25 goals and was named Player of the Season. United's late surge, they won 15 of their last 18 matches, and Arsenal's spring stumbles combined to return the trophy to Old Trafford. 2003 to 2004. Arsenal. The Invincibles. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal completed the league season unbeaten, a feat unmatched in the Premier League before or since. The Gunners went 26-12-0, win-draw-loss, and clinched the title with 90 points, 11 clear of Chelsea. Thierry Henry was at his peak. He scored 30 goals to claim another Golden Boot and was voted PFA Player of the Year. Arsenal officially secured the trophy with a 2-2 draw away at Tottenham, sparking wild celebrations. With a free-flowing attack and stingy defense, Arsenal's undefeated champions cemented their place in history. Their unbeaten run eventually reached 49 league games. 2004 to 2005. Chelsea. Jose Mourinho's first year at Chelsea produced a record-breaking title. The Blues earned 95 points, a new Premier League high at the time, and conceded only 15 goals all season. Backed by a defense that kept 25 clean sheets, also a record, Chelsea lost just once. Frank Lampard, 13 goals, 18 assists, was the driving force from midfield, while John Terry, Claude Makelele, and Petr Cech anchored an all-time great defense. Chelsea clinched their first league championship in 50 years with 3 games to spare, eventually finishing 12 points ahead of second-place Arsenal. 2005 to 2006. Chelsea. Chelsea dominated again to retain the title, becoming only the second club, after Manchester United, to win back-to-back Premier Leagues. Mourinho's side started with a 9-match winning streak and amassed 91 points, finishing 8 points clear of Manchester United. Their defense remained rock solid, with 22 goals against, and they were virtually unbreachable at Stamford Bridge, 18-1-0 home record. Frank Lampard led the team with 16 league goals, and Didier Drogba and Joe Cole added double figures. Fittingly, Chelsea secured the championship by beating nearest rivals Man United 3-0 in late April, capping another season of Blue supremacy. 2006 to 2007. Manchester United. After 3 years off the top, United returned to glory, ending Chelsea's reign. They tallied 89 points in a free-flowing campaign and finished 6 points ahead of Chelsea to claim their 9th Premier League title. 21-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo exploded for 17 league goals and 14 assists, earning both the PFA Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year awards. Wayne Rooney, 14 goals, and Paul Scholes, PFA Team of the Year, provided ample support. United played vibrant attacking football, leading the league in goals scored, and sealed the title with 2 games remaining. 2007 to 2008. Manchester United. United clinched a second straight title, and 10th overall, in a dramatic duel with Chelsea. The race went down to the final day, with United's 87 points edging Chelsea's 85. Player of the season. Cristiano Ronaldo was magnificent. He scored 31 league goals to win the Golden Boot and inspire United's triumph. Alex Ferguson's side also boasted the league's tightest defense, just 22 conceded. On the last day, goals from Ronaldo and Ryan Giggs secured a 2-0 win at Wigan, delivering the trophy to United. They capped the season by winning the Champions League, achieving a famous double. 2008 to 2009. Manchester United. United made it 3 titles in a row, equaling Liverpool's record of 18 English championships. They earned 90 points, fending off a strong challenge from Liverpool, who finished 4 points back. This season was defined by defensive mastery. Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand were imperious, and goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar set a record of 14 consecutive clean sheets. Cristiano Ronaldo, 18 goals, and Wayne Rooney, 12 goals, led a balanced attack. United clinched the title with a goalless draw against Arsenal in May, securing their 18th league title and matching a historic milestone. 2009 to 2010. Chelsea. Chelsea under Carlo Ancelotti played dazzling attacking football, scoring a Premier League record 103 goals. They dueled neck and neck with Manchester United and won the title with 86 points, just 1 point above United. Didier Drogba captured the Golden Boot with 29 goals, including a hat-trick on the final day, as Chelsea beat Wigan 8-0 to seal the trophy. Frank Lampard, 22 goals, 14 assists, had a career-best season from midfield. The Blues set a single-season scoring record and finished with a plus 71 goal difference. They also won the FA Cup, securing the club's first-ever League Cup double, 2010 to 2011, Manchester United. United's 19th league title, a new all-time record, came in 2010 to 2011. Sir Alex Ferguson's side finished 9 points clear of Chelsea with 80 points, going undefeated at Old Trafford and dropping only 2 home points all season. Veteran Ryan Giggs and emerging star Nani, league-high 18 assists, were key creators. Dimitar Berbatov scored 20 goals, tying for the Golden Boot, and Wayne Rooney added an iconic overhead kick winner against Man City. United clinched the title with a draw at Blackburn in May. Ferguson's men also reached the Champions League final in a season that cemented United's status as England's most decorated club. 2011 to 2012, Manchester City. City's first Premier League title could not have been more dramatic. Level on points with Manchester United going into the final day, City scored 2 goals in stoppage time to beat QPR 3-2 and win the title on goal difference, sealed by Sergio Aguero's legendary 94th-minute goal. It was City's first top-flight championship in 44 years. Roberto Mancini's star-studded side, featuring Aguero with 23 goals, plus David Silva, Yaya Touré, and Vincent Kompany, led much of the season, stumbled, but ultimately prevailed in the most dramatic finish in Premier League history, snatching the trophy on goal differential plus 8. 2012 to 2013, Manchester United. United bounced back to reclaim the title in Sir Alex Ferguson's farewell season. They amassed 89 points, finishing 11 points clear of Man City. New signing Robin van Persie was the final piece of the puzzle. He scored 26 goals to win the Golden Boot and was often the difference maker. Van Persie's hat-trick against Aston Villa in April, including a stunning volley, clinched the title with 4 games to spare. This triumph gave Ferguson his 13th Premier League crown. United's attack was lethal, 86 goals, and the veteran manager retired in style as a champion. 2013 to 2014, Manchester City. City captured their second title in 3 years after a wild, goal-filled campaign. Manuel Pellegrini's men tallied 102 goals and 86 points, finishing 2 points ahead of Brendan Rodgers' Liverpool. City had to come from behind in the run-in. Liverpool's infamous late slip, a 0-2 loss to Chelsea, and 3-3 draw at Crystal Palace, opened the door. Yaya Touré, 20 goals from midfield, and Sergio Aguero, 17 goals, led a balanced City side. On the final day, City beat West Ham 2-0 to secure the trophy. Skipper Vincent Kompany and goalkeeper Joe Hart anchored the defense as City's depth saw them through a tight title race. 2014 to 2015, Chelsea. Manager Jose Mourinho's second spell at Chelsea delivered a dominant title win. The Blues led the table from start to finish and accumulated 87 points, finishing 8 points above Man City. Eden Hazard was the star. He scored 14 goals, won PFA Player of the Year, and was the creative spark of the team. New signing Diego Costa's 20 goals added a cutting edge. Chelsea combined attacking talent with defensive steel. John Terry played every minute, and Thibaut Courtois had a strong debut in goal. Mourinho's men sealed the title with 3 games to spare, characterized by efficient, controlled performances throughout. 2015 to 2016, Leicester City. In one of sport's greatest underdog stories, 5,000 to 1 outsiders Leicester City won the Premier League. Manager Claudio Ranieri's team achieved an astonishing title triumph with 81 points, 10 clear of Arsenal. Striker Jamie Vardy's 24 goals, including scoring in 11 consecutive matches, and Riyad Mahrez's wizardry, 17 goals, PFA Player of the Year, were pivotal. N'Golo Kante's tireless midfield play drove the team. Leicester's counter-attacking style and team spirit confounded the traditional powers. They clinched the title when nearest rivals Tottenham failed to win on May 2nd, prompting joyous celebrations across Leicester. The impossible dream had come true. 2016 to 2017, Chelsea. Chelsea rebounded from the previous season's slump to claim the title under new boss Antonio Conte. Adopting a 3-4-3 formation, Chelsea went on a 13-match winning run mid-season and finished with 93 points, 7 ahead of Tottenham. Eden Hazard, 16 goals, and Diego Costa, 20 goals, drove a potent attack, while N'Golo Kante patrolled the midfield, earning PFA Player of the Year. The Blues set a then record with 30 league wins. They clinched the title with 2 games left after a 1-0 win at West Brom. Captain John Terry lifted his fifth Premier League trophy as Chelsea celebrated a superbly orchestrated revival. 2017 to 2018, Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's Man City produced a season for the ages, setting Premier League records for points 100, wins 32, and goals 106. City finished 19 points clear at the top, the largest title-winning margin ever. Kevin De Bruyne pulled the strings in midfield with a league-high 16 assists, and many players shone. Raheem Sterling, 18 goals, Sergio Aguerooo, 21 goals, and young Leroy Sané, PFA Young Player of the Year. City's exhilarating attacking style saw them dubbed Centurions for hitting 100 points. They clinched the title with 5 matches to spare and left the rest of the league in their wake. 2018 to 2019, Manchester City. City edged Liverpool in an epic title race, defending their crown with 98 points to Liverpool's 97. It was the highest ever points total for a runner-up. City had to win their final 14 league games to hold off Jurgen Klopp's Reds. Key moments included Vincent Kompany's 30-yard screamer versus Leicester in the penultimate game to keep City in control. Raheem Sterling and Sergio Aguerooo scored 17 and 21 goals respectively, while Bernardo Silva was a consistent spark. City clinched the title on the last day by winning 4-1 at Brighton. Both clubs pushed each other to extraordinary heights. City's triumph made them the first back-to-back champions in a decade. 2019 to 2020, Liverpool. Liverpool finally ended their 30-year title drought with a thoroughly dominant campaign. Jurgen Klopp's Reds powered to 99 points, clinching the Premier League with a record 7 games remaining. Liverpool won 26 of their first 27 matches, building an unassailable lead. Star forwards Mohamed Salah, 19 goals, and Sadio Mane, 18 goals, led a balanced attack, while Virgil van Dijk marshaled a rock-solid defense. The team's high-intensity style yielded 32 wins overall. Despite a mid-season COVID-19 shutdown, Liverpool maintained focus and sealed the title in June, the club's first championship of the Premier League era, achieved in emphatic fashion. 2020 to 2021, Manchester City. City reclaimed the title, overcoming a sluggish start to dominate the season's second half. Pep Guardiola's side went on a 15-match winning streak from December to March, finishing with 86 points, 12 ahead of Manchester United. New signing Ruben Dias transformed City's defense. He was FWA Footballer of the Year, and goalkeeper Ederson won the Golden Glove. İlkay Gündoğan, 13 goals, emerged as an unlikely top scorer during a mid-season burst. Kevin De Bruyne orchestrated the attack despite injuries. City secured the title with 3 games to spare and also won the League Cup, underscoring their domestic supremacy after a 1-year gap. 2021 to 2022, Manchester City. City won a 4th title in 5 years in breathtaking fashion. In a tense battle with Liverpool, City finished on 93 points, 1 ahead of the Reds. The title was decided on the final day, trailing 0-2 at home to Aston Villa with 20 minutes left. City roared back with 3 goals in 5 minutes to win 3-2 and clinch the trophy. Midfielder İlkay Gündoğan played hero with 2 goals in that comeback. All season, Kevin De Bruyne was influential with 15 goals, being named PFA Player of the Year. Liverpool pushed City to the limit. Liverpool logged 92 points, but Guardiola's men showed their championship medal, securing back-to-back titles in a truly dramatic finale. 2022 to 2023, Manchester City. City achieved a prestigious treble, Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, in 2022 to 2023, with the league title being their 3rd in a row. They collected 89 points, finishing 5 clear of Arsenal after chasing down the Gunners in the spring. Free-scoring striker Erling Haaland shattered the single-season goals record with 36 goals, earning the Golden Boot and Player of the Season. City hit top form in the run-in, winning 12 of their last 14 matches as Arsenal faltered. Playmaker Kevin De Bruyne topped the assist charts again. Guardiola's side lifted the Premier League trophy, their 5th in 6 seasons, en route to a historic treble triumph. 2023 to 2024, Manchester City. City cemented a historic 4th consecutive Premier League title, a feat never before achieved in the men's English top flight. It was a tight race. Pep Guardiola's team finished on 91 points, just 2 ahead of Arsenal in a thrilling finale. The title race went to the last day. City secured the crown with a win over West Ham as Arsenal's late surge fell short. Erling Haaland repeated as Golden Boot winner, 36 goals, while midfielder Phil Foden stepped up with key contributions. City's depth and experience proved decisive in a season that made them 4-peat champions, underscoring their modern-era dominance. 2024 to 25, Liverpool. Liverpool clinched the 2024-25 Premier League title, marking a stunning return to the summit under new manager Arne Slot. The Reds finished the season with 84 points, 10 clear of second-place Arsenal in a fiercely contested title race. Mohamed Salah once again led the team in goals, while standout performances from Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo powered a consistent campaign. Anfield was electric as Liverpool sealed the title with a 5-1 win over Tottenham Hotspur. It was their 20th English top-flight title, drawing them level with Manchester United in the all-time standings. The triumph was built on resilience, unity, and the enduring foundation laid by Jurgen Klopp's era of